Hey guys, it's me, Gery! So if you remember a while back, I did a community post asking for your questions for a Q&A I'm gonna upload, and today I'm finally gonna be answering those questions! Woo! Alright, here we go. So from Ruben Flores me, we have, what is your favorite Burger Brawl episode to make? When did you discover the OSC? And if you were to make different content, what would it be about? So far out of the Burger Brawl episodes that are released, I'd say episode 4 was my favorite because I generally like the challenge and the humor of it. But episode 9 is looking pretty good, and I think you guys are gonna like that episode. Here's a little sneak peek. So when I discovered the OSC, I think it was around 2017 around, but I didn't make my first OC until early 2019. So we've come a long way. And for different content, I would still maybe do animation, just not, OSC related animations, and maybe full on OC animations like humans and not just objects with limbs. From Level Down, are you ever thinking of making a second Burger Brawl season? If yes, what's the name? As of right now, I would love to make a second season of Burger Brawl, but hey, we don't know what's going to happen in the future, so let's just wait till we get there. For a name, I haven't really thought of a name. Maybe I'd name it something stupid or silly like a second Burger Brawl, or maybe just, I don't know, we can see. From Ivan Animations, if you had to make a new cast of Burger Brawl of 12 contestants and only take 6 newbies and 6 oldies, who would they be? For the oldies, I said these 6 because I really love their character designs and just character personalities in general because I really like writing their characters in episodes. For the newbies, this was a bit tricky, but I decided to go with the people who I thought would be interesting in a season, which would be these 6. They've all been recommended characters in episodes before, and a few of them actually been in Burger Brawl Mini, if anyone even remembers that. From Ultra Torn, what do you expect of Burger Brawl's future? I honestly don't know, because seeing how people are making their own versions of Burger Brawl and just, I guess, making an object show that has swear words, it's like, oh no, have I started a new trend, or I don't know, I'm just a bit nervous to see how it goes. From Leaf Fighter 1, what's your favorite color? I like the color green. From Jonah's Amazing Videos, do your friends write the lines for their characters or do you just write them based on their personalities? It's mainly me that writes them based off their personalities, but sometimes they can give me ideas from their characters. For example, Greeny, he can be a silly, goofy guy when we're in voice calls. That's why I make him silly and goofy in Burger Brawl. From Cabbage Kid 09, do you plan on doing something that relates to Tyson's disappearance in the future? Tyson's disappearance was kind of due to drama in our friend group, so I kind of had to remove him from Burger Brawl because other people really didn't feel comfortable with him. But I wouldn't mind having him appear in a future episode as a joke, but not as a character again, so I'm sorry to Tice fans. From Piplup Fan 15, other than working on Burger Brawl episodes, what else do you do during your free time? Usually when I work on Burger Brawl episodes, I kind of stress myself a bit too much and I overwork myself, so usually on my free time I do activities that kind of calm me down. This includes stuff like drawing, playing Animal Crossing, or just having fun with my friends in voice calls. From Billy JO21, when will Burger Brawl 8 come out? I don't know, that Gery guy has to hurry the fuck up. From Coffee, I guess, why do characters always go to different areas for elimination? So past episode 3, Burger Brawl elimination areas are just simple references that people in our friend group and outside of our friend group can enjoy. This includes Among Us Skeld, inside of a McDonald's, Objects Global, which is a Roblox game you should go check out, and a Minecraft town that we all built together, and just recently Gary's mod. From Wisdom Doorbore, why does Burger Brawl include swearing? Honestly, including swearing in Burger Brawl just made it more fun to make, so I didn't have to make it so child-friendly. I don't know, I guess that's just my kind of humor. From Bend Blocks, what gave you the idea of making a show with your friends? I got the general idea of Burger Brawl from this one online show called Freedom Island Deluxe, which was made by Quinimus Minimus, which is sadly not up now. And I found it a bit more interesting that the characters were actually based on real people and not just fan-made OCs, so I thought it would be a bit interesting if I tried something like that with Burger Brawl. These next 2 questions are pretty similar, which are what are your favorite and least favorite BFB or teapot characters? For my favorite BFB character, I'd have to say Spongy because I guess I just have a thing for big, goofy characters, and Spongy sort of started that, so I have to respect him for that. And for my least favorite, I don't like Ruby. She can be annoying. And for my favorite teapot character, I'd have to say Donut. I love his character design and his personality is just, it's amazing. And for my least favorite character, I'd have to say Eggy because she doesn't really have anything going for her and she's a bit boring. From Mario Show 34, can Louie stay with Tippers? I miss the little buddy. I'm afraid I can't answer this one and you'll just have to wait and see what happens. From an Idiot, how do you feel now just being the Burger Brawl guy? I mean, I guess it's nice that I'm known for something I created, but that's not my name! My name is Gery! From Nacho Guy, if Burger Brawl was your way, who would win?
No one would win.
From Fuzzy Cube, were there any scrapped characters? There were quite a few scrapped characters, but out of all of them, here were a few that got really close to joining, but were just cut short. These two questions are pretty similar, which are either what was the hardest episode to make or what's the hardest part of making an episode. Writing-wise, the hardest part is usually starting scenes. It's like, how are you going to keep people interested, or how are you going to make it interesting in general? Animation-wise, it's usually the scenes that require the background moving. From Greg of the World, who do you think deserves the Burger King gift card for life? Honestly, I think the Burger King should just keep the card for himself. He shouldn't give it to anyone. From Ketchup527, which YouTubers are the best in your show so far? If I'm honest, I gotta go with the homie Louie. Louie's just starting a YouTube career and you should go check him out. From Nightmare Gods Productions, when did Nether get his amiibo from? Will there be a challenge about bug snacks and about Papa Booey? So with the amiibo and Nether, it's a bit of an inside joke between us because we would play Smash a lot and Nether would have this Bowser amiibo, which he named Dryness, which I don't really get the name of it, probably from Dry Bowser, but I don't know, you can go ask Nether about that. And I decided maybe I can add as a little, Burger Brawl reference to make it a little bit of an inside joke and it'd be funny. Bunger will be the Burger Brawl debuter. I am announcing this now. Oh, and Baba Booey, yeah. From Kitty Plays, why does Loggy eat crayons? So Loggy eating crayons was a reference to the show he's based off of, which was Action Arena, which was owned by Loggy, which he works for the show. I don't exactly have an answer for why he does necessarily. You're gonna have to ask PK and Loggy for that, sorry. So I'm gonna skip the first question here since I kinda already answered it. So from Drawing Central, how did you pick the objects in Burger Brawl to be the objects in Burger Brawl, and do you have any tips for object show creators? So the way I chose the objects was kind of self-explanatory really, since they're based off the users. Since the users are from a friend group which the show is based off of, so I mainly chose the main objects that the user uses to represent them. For example, Quicksand, they use Quicksand. 10, they use a slime ball. Adventures, they use pizza. It's kind of self-explanatory. As for tips I'd have to give to object show creators, just do what you want to do. Don't let anyone try to bring you down if they, talk shit about your object show or how terrible it's going to sound. No, just do what you want to do, okay? Don't give up on your dreams. Just go with the flow, man. From a cool person, do you actually plan on animating all Burger Brawl episodes by yourself, or do you consider having people help you out? And also, what gave you the idea for Cardboard as your OC? As of now, I would totally like to animate all Burger Brawl episodes by myself because I just like animating. It's a fun thing to do, and I feel like if I hire animators, I'm gonna stress myself out by thinking, oh, they're not gonna finish their scenes on time or they're gonna take forever. So I kind of like the thought of animating by myself. But I do ask some friends for help when it comes to animating. Like the one scene in Burger Brawl 3 where Greeny animated the Olo scene, but it was 10. And for the second and last question, which was asked a lot, is Inanimate Roulette canceled? And let me be the first to say it, no, it is not canceled. I just like working on Burger Brawl more since it's a solo project. And I do eventually want to work on IR and maybe hire animators in the future, so look out for a video like that. And for the final question, which everyone was literally asking, will there be a debut for Burger Brawl? Yes, there will be a debut for Burger Brawl. I don't have a confirmed episode when it'll drop out, just stay tuned and see what happens, okay? Thank you guys for all the questions. Maybe I'll do another video like this where I ask a Burger Brawl character for questions.
Can it be me?